post-fight thoughts on the fight that just took place between Alen Babic and Tom Little. In the pre-fight video, I said that I thought Tom Little might have a chance of winning the fight. I thought Babic would come out hyper-aggressive as always, throwing a lot of big bombs, trying to get Tom Little out of there early. I thought Tom would be able to use a bit of boxing and move a bit. He showed his jab for a little bit. He showed his movement for a little bit in the fight, but he didn't have the power to hurt Babic and gain his respect, to make Babic a little bit gun-shy to rush in on him like that. So therefore Babic was all over him early in the fight. Tom Little was covering up pretty well, catching a lot of the shots. He was making Babic work very hard in the fight. He was making him miss at times, but he wasn't really able to counter with anything that was able to gain respect from Babic. Therefore, Babic kept attacking him continuously throughout the fight. There were points where I thought, Babic might punch himself out in the fight because Tom was able to catch a lot of the shots and stay in there. He wasn't really getting hurt too badly by any of the shots, but the fight, went by a couple rounds. I think the fight ended at the end of the third round. Babic was looking a little bit tired, but unfortunately Tom Little was even more tired just from taking the punishment Babic was dishing out, to where he wasn't able to punch back. He would block a lot of the shots, or he would make Babic miss some shots, and he'd miss them badly, where he'd be very open to counters, and there were a lot of opportunities for Tom Little to land shots and get back into the fight, but he just wasn't able to throw anything back because he was so fatigued. He would block shots and then just stand there and wait for Babic to hit him again. So he wasn't in good enough shape. I heard he was in the best shape of his career. Unfortunately, he wasn't in shape to fight more than 1 or 2 rounds, especially at the pace Babic fights at. But another good victory for Babic so far in his career. They've been moving him up from fight to fight. I'll be very interested to see who they're going to put him in with next, simply due to the fact I don't think Babic's ceiling is much higher than where he's at right now. I still feel like if Tom Little had come in much better condition, he could have won that fight. Babic was looking tired. Babic was swinging wildly, missing badly. And like I said, there's so many opportunities to make Babic pay that I can't see him stepping up much more before he gets found out. I mean, if there's a fighter with any decent power, straight away Babic is going to have trouble because he gets hit so easily. And I mean, somebody that can box and move, for more than a round or two, that's going to cause him big trouble. He's a small heavyweight. I'll be very interested to see who they put him in next with, because to be honest, I don't think he's going to go much further in his career before he takes a defeat, depending on, who they put him in with. I mean, it was a good opponent that they picked. I mean, like I said, I did think Tom Little could have won the fight had he been in better shape, but they did make a good choice picking Tom Little due to the fact that he has no power. So when Babic makes those, terrible mistakes in the ring of swinging so wildly that, he's almost turning right round, even when he gets hit by Little, it didn't have much effect on him. So it was a good decision picking Tom Little as the opponent. But like I say, when he steps up, I can't see him, going too much further before he gets found out. He's just got too many holes in his game. He's too easy to hit. And like I say, I think if Babic was, if Little was in a bit better shape, he would have had a chance to beat Babic, just due to the fact that he was able to pretty much take Babic's best shots, and if he was in better shape, he would have then been able to punch back and counter punch and do a little bit of his own work. But he would catch the shots and then he'd be forced to just stay there and not fire back, just simply due to the fact he's not in good enough shape to keep punching for more than 2 or 3 rounds. So anyways, it was a exciting fight while it lasted. Babic is always involved in a good fight. He's hyper aggressive. He's got, respectable power. I don't think it's as ferocious as a lot of the fans think. But anyways, he's always entertaining to watch fight. So I'm looking forward to his next fight and to see who they pick as his next opponent. Let me know what you guys thought of the fight. Let me know who you guys want to see him fight next, as well as how far do you think he can go in this heavyweight division. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for listening, guys. Talk to you soon.